Hello and welcome back, viewers and subscribers. The last time you saw us, it was 5 months ago when we were preparing our land. Today, I am extremely excited again because we are going to be breaking ground to start our foundation. Woohoo! So sit back, relax, and enjoy the process. Oh. So this is okay? This one, they just all right, so? Okay.
Yeah, in those touching saying, it's good. Okay, well set and water. Yeah. Like when you put this in so, and some water so.
Yeah. All right.
Don't connect back to all of that in our one, you know?
Okay. So because we're building a mortgage-free home, our foundation is our insurance policy. It is undoubtedly the most critical part of any construction project, especially when building from scratch in a unique environment like Belgrade, where we have a lot of muck.
You might not have to use no compactor. Woo, look at dirt in the back.
Personally speaking, a rock-solid foundation is non-negotiable. It is the structural integrity and the load distribution because a house is incredibly heavy. The foundation's primary job is to support the weight of the walls, the roof, and everything inside, and then distribute that weight evenly to the soil. If the foundation is weak or uneven, the house will settle unevenly. This leads to cracked walls, sticking doors, and windows that won't open. A perfectly level foundation makes every subsequent step, framing, flooring, and cabinetry, much easier. Believe it or not, but if the base is off by even an inch, those errors compound as you go up. A strong foundation also involves reinforced footings or even pilings. They ensure the house doesn't shift or sink in soft ground. When we are preparing the foundation for an establishment, we have to take a lot of things into consideration. So during a hurricane, a foundation doesn't just hold the house up, it holds the house down. The foundation acts as the anchor point for the continuous load path. This is the system of straps and belts that keeps the roof attached to the walls and the walls attached to the ground. Now, when it comes to moisture and the pest barrier, in a humid climate, the foundation acts as the first line of defense against these elements. For water management, a high-quality foundation includes vapor barriers and proper drainage to keep groundwater from seeping into our floors, which prevents mold and rot. No one at all likes termite in their house, so a concrete foundation provides a clear barrier that makes it much harder for subterranean termites to reach the wood framing of our house undetected. As I mentioned earlier, our goal is a mortgage-free home. The foundation is our insurance policy. Hence, it is relatively affordable to fix a leaky roof or replace a siding. But fixing a failed foundation is one of the most expensive and invasive repairs a homeowner can face, often costing tens of thousands of dollars, which we really don't want to spend, of course. Knowing that the bones of our house or our home is secure allows us to focus on the creative side of building and gardening without worrying about a structural failure.
Yeah, so bend little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna dig off here so little bit. And a minor, you know?
Yeah.
With the shovel straight it. Yes, so to where the black line is here, but you can't see it, you know. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll put one stick down in here, so one in the middle, so one there, so maybe put one here, so. Alright, you got me now. Me put down, if you know, I put down comfort time, you know, happy. You know, happy rent, put in it. You have to look straight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like in the kind of the way of the set the machine has to get them piece there, see?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you know to set up good. Oops. That's why you coach.
Mm-hmm.
And this kitchen.
Yeah.
Kitchen and kitchen, bedroom, bedroom.
You know, come up out of the hole.
Yeah.
No, you baby, yeah. We want to stop, but we want to catch up when they jump up out of the hole.
A few days later, after the foundation was dug, hubby came back and he is going to be using the same material that came out of the holes to level off the foundation before he can put in the box in so we can cast the foundation. So just stick around and see how he's going to be doing it, and then I am going to be showing you how he single-handedly cut all the boards and put in the foundation by himself. You are not going to be seeing when he's cutting the boards because he did this like on some evenings when he get home from work. He would go straight to the property, or he would come home, pick me up, and then we would go back to the property and get some work done. Right here, hubby is trying to get some level because the next thing that he's going to be doing, he have to cut the plyboard and the 2x4s to put in the foundation before he casts it, and he have to ensure that he have a level, and he also have to ensure that the area is wide enough, because I think there is a certain dimension that he is working with. So he knows what he's doing, and he's ensuring that he have everything ready. At this point, this area was not wide enough, so he is now using the rake to dig away some of the soil from that side right there. And when he's done, he's just going to continue working and pour some soil down in the trench right there to level it off, and then he's gonna continue working. Guys, can you imagine how much money we are going to save just because hubby knows how to do majority of the work by himself? The only thing I believed we are going to be paying for is to build the blocks and maybe to render. Not necessarily, because I think we're going to be using sheetrock on the inside. Yeah, but on the outer part, yeah, we might have to pay somebody to do that. And here he goes again, ensuring that he have his foundation leveled. Kudos to you, hubby. You're doing a great job. November 24, 2024, approximately 18 days after the foundation was dug out, hubby single-handedly cut every piece of plyboard, every piece of 2x4, and every piece of lat to build the frames for the foundation. He did this most of the times when he get home from work in the evenings and on weekend. I am telling you, this man doesn't know the word stop when it comes to doing his work. And look how neat they are. They are so neat, and believe me, they are going to be able to hold the concrete that is going to be poured in them. You might be wondering, how do I know this? But I am married to a carpenter. Y'all see those little pieces of board that he has across each pieces of the plyboard? That is to hold them together. So I mean, common sense alone will tell that's what it's for. And you are going to be seeing in future videos how everything is going to unfold and how everything is going to be working. But for right now, this is what we did in regards to the foundation. So once again, guys, just sit back, relax, and just enjoy the process as we go through. I just want to remind you that slow motion is better than no motion. We're taking our time to do this because we are on our way to be mortgage free in a few more years. See how far, see how full up the wheelbarrow?